Hey, what is going on? Learn how to draw up crew. I'm your host, Nathan Johns. Now, a lot of people are starting to go back to school where I live, so today we're going to be learning how to draw a bus. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are as well. But one more thing, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe right now. Awesome. Let's go get down to the drawing. Let's go see what we can come up with.
So for the first step in making our bus, we're going to begin by making a big square-like shape in the middle of the page. This will be the front window. Awesome. Now for this next step, we're going to outline the square that we just made. We're going to outline every single side except the bottom side. So this will be a three-sided outline. Fantastic! Now we're going to move below the first square that we made, and then we're going to make one more square. Now below the square that we just made, we're going to make a big rectangular-like shape right underneath. Now once we're finished making that rectangle, we're going to connect the left side to the top half of what we made. Now we're going to hop over to the right side and do the same thing that we just did on the left. Wow, this is a really good start. Now for the next step, every car that I've ever seen that works has tires. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some tires right underneath of what we have made. Now we have to make the mirrors for our bus, so we're going to hop up to the left hand side and we're going to make the first mirror for our bus. Wow, that looks awesome. Now for the next step, we're going to hop over to the right side and we're going to do the same thing that we just did on the left. So we practically have the outline of our bus finished, but we have to go back and add some detail. So we're going to make a rectangular-like shape right in this area. Now to the left of the rectangle that we just made, we're going to make two circles. Now we're going to outline the circles that we just made. Now we're not going to color in the empty gap just yet, but later on in the video we will do that. Now let's hop to the right side and do the same thing that we just did on the left. Fantastic, we're finished with this section of the bus. Now let's go down to the middle of the page where we will begin to make the lights for our bus. So you'll end up noticing that the first part of the bus light will be square. We're going to make every single part of the bus light square. So in total, you should have 3 squares by the time we finish our bus light. Now we have to add a second light on the right hand side. Now I'm going to make a couple curved lines coming off this big square in the middle. We're going to make one on the left, and then we're going to make one on the right. So the middle big square that we made, we're going to make a big grill. So now inside of that weird shape that we just made, we're going to make lines going up and down and from left to right. It will almost look similar to a checkerboard. That looks so awesome. Now let's get down to the next step. We're going to make a line in between the big window for our bus. Thanks for watching Learn How to Draw Hub, and stay safe going back to school. Now let's go color in our bus together.